In the presentation for the contemporary literature, the paper, and then I am going to reading my presentation about from social drinking to addiction, a critical look at alcoholism in Revolution 2020. This is my personal information. So first, I'm going to start with the introduction. As we all know that this novel is written by Chetan Bhagat. Main characters, the story revolves around that three characters are like Arti, Gopal, and Raghav. The theme, as subtitle of the novel, Love, Ambition, and Corruption. Setting is Varanasi and Kota, and this published date is 5 October 2011. And here the depiction of Indian society of a contemporary time we can find by the Chetan Bhagat. These main three characters are like Arti Pratap Pradhan, Gopal Mishra, and Raghav Kashyap, as I said. And I have put it the introduction of the characters where they are standing in the novel, like they met in the school, and Arti is school classmate and finding working as guest relations officer at a Ramada hotel. Gopal Mishra, he is the director of Ganga Tech Institute and a private academic institute, that is. Raghav Kashyap, that is also the school friend of these both the characters, and he is the from IIT. He is IITian and journalist and running journal that is Revolution 2020. Works with Dainik Media House. So, what is the story basically? Here I have put it from the blurb of the original novel. Once upon a time in small town India, there lived two intelligent boys. One wanted to use his intelligence to make money. One wanted to use his intelligence to start a revolution. So, the one who wanted to make money, that is Gopal Mishra, and one who wanted to get himself into revolution, that is Raghav Kashyap. The problem was they both loved the same girl. As here we can observe the love triangle. Revolution 2020, a story about childhood friends Raghav, Gopal, and Arti who struggle to find success, love, and happiness in Varanasi. It is not easy to attain this in unfair society that reverts the corrupt, as Gopal gives into the system and Raghav fights it. Who will win? So basically, the crux of my presentation, that is social drinking. The novel also depicts social drinking as a common practice among the urban youth in Varanasi. The characters frequently drink alcohol at parties and bars, and it is portrayed as a way to socialize and have a fun. However, the negative consequences of drinking, such as drunk driving and violence, are also depicted there. So I have used from original lines or the dialogues from the original novel to support my argument or the main point of shifting of social drinking to the alcoholism. Here you have to come home, we must have a drink together. I have the finest whiskey in the world. So this is the dialogue to come when Chetan Bhagat is visited Gopal. Chetan sir, one drink. I can tell people I had a drink with the Chetan Bhagat. So here, author is standing with the proposition that is the. So we can also observe here that the point is how Chetan Bhagat putted himself into the novel and how he has relate himself to the drinking practices. The rum tasted like some hot and bitter medicine. I forced it down my throat. I had to get over Ardi. Sometimes the only way to get rid of an unpleasant feeling is to replace it with another feeling. I asked for another drink and then another. Another soon. Arti didn't seem so painful. So here we can see the direct shifting. Like first two dialogue was showing the occasionally drinking, and then now it comes to the personal or the individual person or the event. That how Gopal is trying to forget the Arti or his love for the Arti by getting addicted to the alcoholism. We sat in Raghav's balcony. I took little sips of my drink. The breeze blew Arti's hair in my face. I moved away a bit. You finished your course at the Aviation Academy? I said, yes. Frank Finn ended 2 months ago. I applying to all the airlines. Let's see if they call me for interviews. She said, there is no airline in Varanasi. So now we can see that how what are the events when the character are drinking or relating themselves to the practices like drinking or addiction. So here the another observation where I get a job. Of course, now it is complicated. Is Raghav's here? He can be a journalist in other cities too. I said. I guess she said as I tucked her hair behind her ear. But he likes Varanasi. He knows this place and the issues here. How is your drink? Can I take a sip? I gave her my glass. How much does he get paid for this daily job? I said I had to know how much Rakhav made. She took a few sips and kept the glass for herself. A third of what Infosys would give him. She said, wow, and his parents are okay with it? No way. They went ballistic when he told them it is not just about the money. He is not using his engineering degree. They are still upset. So what? He doesn't care. He feels revolution begins at home. Society changes only when individual family norms are challenged. Revolution, I see. Oh, yeah. He is quite into that. The Great Indian Revolution. Oops, I finished your drink. I'm so sorry. And she said and touched my arm in apology. It's fine. I'll make another one. And you are cool with his career choice. So here we can say the serious conversation is going on about Raghav's life or the career of Raghav and how Arti, his beloved, is getting in herself into the conversation and still they are connected to the related to the practice of drinking. When did you start drinking wine? She said, Shuklaji made me try everything. So here I want to not is that Shuklaji is MLA as a position and basically the assumption or the we can say point is going on that corruption always relate to the addiction or the alcoholism and it is a very common structure we can found in corruption. So this observation stands for this that how Shuklaji is offered drink or the alcoholism practices to the Gopal. But I thought you might like wine. I do, but I shouldn't drink. This is my place of work. One glass, I insisted. She gave a brief nod and looked the glass. Rakhav doesn't drink much. He is a bore sometimes. She said and took a sip. Nice. What is it? So here we can say the Arti is Arti is judging the both the characters of Raghav and Gopal by the having such practices of addiction or the alcoholism. Shuklaji handed me the drink. I can get the girl. I said, cheers to that, Mr. Son-in-law. Shuklaji raised his glass. So this observation is standing for the same thing with the corruption. Now shift from the social drinking to the alcoholism. What is the social drinking? The social drinking definition is someone who regularly drinks alcohol in a variety of social settings. So here so many settings are used like sometimes in the room, sometimes in the balcony or with the arti or with the someone else who is connected to the corruption. So it is when novels start, Gopal was drinking occasionally. So it was basically on the term of social drinking. And now at the end, when he fails into the in his life at some points, he started to consume alcohol at a Like oftentimes, alcoholism is defined as the state that one reaches when they can no longer control their use of alcohol. Now, the analysis, there are four aspects we have to look at. That is rejection of love. Like Arti is at the end of getting married to the Raghav. She is not choosing Gopal, and she was when she was going to close to the Gopal, and Gopal trying to close to the Arti, she was feeling it. She was feeling not okay, or somehow she was pretending to be not okay. So it was the starting of rejection in love in Gopal's life, and at the end we know that what happens with the Gopal, that Arti got married to the Raghav. Crimes of passion. So here the corruption is a main theme, and we can say that bribing is a main crime in the novel. How MLA Shuklaji and chief minister somehow is corrupted, and how crimes are being the stimulus power to the Gopal to being alcoholic or the passionate about the corruption. A social rejection, that we know now that what family pressure he was getting from his father, and society always look for the scholars, or who are good in the studies, or who are having the successful career in life. So now the Gopal is struggling more in the life until he was not getting into the corruption. Psychological ill treatment is a very deep thing into the novel, which we can see by the dialogue, or the behavior of the characters, like yes. Then Shuklaji is offering alcohol to the or drink to the Gopal. So this kind of behavior of the another characters is provoking Gopal to be like this. So we can put that in this. These are my work citation. Thank you.
We get questions. We can see citation. You can open. Just like that, you can show the last slide.
Sorry.
So alphabetically, it is okay. First one is written in a similar way, or how is they writing this? The link is not given. First, acha, yeah, here it is given. Language in India. Okay.